Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another video. Today's going to be a pop-up kind of journal with me video, you know, the ones where I don't journal at all. So, yes, I came in my room. I'm pretty well caught up in my journal, I think. However, yeah, that's why I haven't been really doing many journal with me videos. I haven't been turning on the camera because, as most of you know, I've been getting up super early, and so I get a bunch of stuff done in the morning. Anyway, there are plenty of videos out there, you know, through the last few weeks, and there will continue to be more. So let's just move this aside. And right now, sorry I didn't do this ahead of time, but we're going to go ahead and cut out our memes because I, printed them out. Oh, so how are you guys doing? How are you doing in your journaling journey, huh? Are you guys caught up? Are you doing anything, you know, different for this thankful month? What happened there? Oh, well, okay. Yeah, these are just some, you know, I love to put these little memes in the book. I just think they're fun little additions. Do I use them every single time? No. I do keep a file of them, you know, just in case I don't use them. A lot of times they are memes that I send to my kids or ones that I, you know, save about my husband or whatever. This is about for my daughter. That one's for my daughter. This one, I do believe Vintage Christmas. It says leaves are falling, and so am I. She was actually the first person to put a community post up and share these. So exciting. If you have not, I told you guys a couple weeks ago that we do have a community area here on my YouTube channel. So if you want to share any of this stuff, right, and then we can all put it in our books if we want to or whatever. I just think it's super fun. So yeah, you must be subscribed in order to post, right? So there's that. Yeah, so what you guys been doing? This morning I was up at 4:30. Yeah. Got a little bit of work in here done, not too much. And then let's see, what else did I do? I rode my bike, my stationary bike, and I read on my patio. It is a gloomy day here. It kind of looks like it's gonna rain, but it's not gonna rain. We're getting that dry front. Now I'm filming this on when? The 10th. So yeah, this is a couple weeks ago when you're watching it, but yeah, so I'm talking to you, yeah, I don't know, past, future, whatever. Anyway, tomorrow on the 11th, we're going to get a cold snap. Yeah, it's going to be, the low is going to be in the 40s, which is crazy talk. And I think with the wind chill, perhaps it might even be in the 30s. So we'll see. I do not like cold weather. I was born and raised in Miami, Florida. And so, yeah, I don't do well. I'm kind of like those iguanas, right? I shared on the community post thing. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, and then this, I love this one right here. If you can't sleep at night, it's usually because you're awake. Hope this helps. Oh my goodness. Yes, I love a meme. I love a good meme. I guess if that's what they're called, I don't even know. Anywho, these here that I'm cutting out, which I'm super excited about, are from Sweet Lydia. Okay, these are her monthly prompts. She usually puts them out first or second week of every month. And yeah, I'm excited to get back into it because, oh, dagnabbit, this might be too big. Oh no, perfect. Okay, that's what I was going to use them for, okay, perfect. It's always like interesting when I try to size things on the computer because I'm not really sure, even though it gives me the exact dimensions, I'm not really sure if it's going to come out the way I want it to. So in this case, it will, I do believe. So anyway, Lydia, she is from February and June. I will put her link below. If you go on her Instagram, that is where she posts these, okay, the prompts. And I just like doing them because, you know, it adds a little something, something to your journal. And it's just something different, you know, it's something different from the everyday. Something for, you know, maybe you to think about, another little something to write about. They're just fun, right? They're just fun. And I just add them in as a little extra, right? So let's see here. That's Monday. And it's for 5, you know, the 5 days of the week, Monday through Friday. And yeah, it's just fun. Fun little addition. So Monday, Tuesday. Do you guys like putting little memes and stuff? How do you, you know, it's interesting. And I cannot wait till you guys really start using the community tab to share your stuff. I'd like to know, like, in your journaling, do you guys put, like, do you paste a bunch of stuff? You know, I paste a bunch of stuff. I don't like to like personally illustrate my stuff, but I like to do it in pictures. But some people, you know, like to draw. I occasionally like to draw, you know, food or something of that nature, dinner perhaps. Yeah, I like doing that. Do you guys draw? Do you do hand lettering? I cannot wait to see your stuff. I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited. Okay, so on Monday, it says document something brown from today. Tuesday, are you an early prepper for the holidays or leave it last minute? How are you feeling about the upcoming holidays? And Wednesdays is what is a fun, wild, random fact about yourself? The crazier or more unexpected, the better. And then Thursday is look out for a bug today. Spend some time observing it. And then the last one is Friday. Try out a header in your journal using a font that's new to you. Cool. Okay, so we will do that. Okay, and then we have one from my hubby. What else? Oh yeah, so I rode and read this morning. It was beautiful out on the patio. I mean, albeit it was cloudy, but the breeze was really nice. It was cool. Kind of almost looked like a snow day. And yes, I have been in snow, even though I've been born and raised in Miami. Yes, I have been in snow before. So I know kind of, you know, what a snow day looks like. That's what it reminded me of. And then what did I do? Oh yeah, and then I had to clean the shower and clean the bathtub. So I got all that done because I didn't do that yesterday. And then, oh, my husband and I sat down and worked out my health insurance for next year. So that's all done. That's a load off. And then, yeah. And then here I am. So I told my husband, I said, I'm going to go work in my room for a bit. He said, okay. So then I decided, you know, I mean, I have the time, you know, so why not bring you guys along? Why not bring you guys along? Yeah, give you a little extra video. Yeah. Anywho, so let's see. I don't know that this is another one from Vintage Christmas. It's so cute. Let the cozy days begin. I might put this actually on tomorrow when it's cool out. Yes. Oh, and I clean my bathtub too, so maybe tomorrow will be a nice day for a bath when it's chilly out. Ooh, chilly sounds good. Okay, so let's get the book. All right. Now, I have, like I said, I have done a lot of these. Okay, Sunday I need, and it would be the 9th. Okay. Yeah, I've done a lot of these pages. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't think I've been on time my entire life. I mean, I'm on time for normal stuff, not this stuff. Okay, so all of this, like, I still have to write in it, which that's no big deal because I'll just come in here whenever, you know. I have all my notes in my planner, and so it's all good. It's all good. So super fun stuff in here. Okay. Oh, I need to print this out and put it on the community. This was Saturday when we went with the kids up to the NICU reunion. And then here is Sunday. Okay. Now, let's see here. I think I'm going to put that one here. This goes on, I think this is going to go on Monday. So Go ahead and put that there. This is going to go on Monday. This is the falling iguanas. And they really do. It's a true story. Yeah, they do. They just, like, I don't know, go dormant or something, just fall out of a tree. You do really, honestly, like, you have to be careful. It's a thing. It is a thing. Can you believe it? Okay, Wednesday. And then this should be Thursday. And then this will be Friday. Yes? Friday? Yes, Friday the 14th. Okay, and then this I'm going to put for Monday too. If you can't sleep at night, it's usually because you're awake. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because you guys know my sleeping lately, right? I mean, I've been getting enough sleep, so don't y'all worry. But yeah, it's just bizarre. It has to be the medication. That's all I can think of. Okay, and this right here is for my hubby. So this goes on yesterday because, yeah, I just looked at him. I'm like, you know what, babe? I'm just happy. I'm so happy. And here's Monday, a little prayer for Monday. Leaves are falling. That I'm going to save that one. This I sent to my daughter yesterday, so I don't know. We'll see about that. And then this is for my daughter too. So, okay. Now, let's get started, shall we? Okay. All right. So, here is some of the stuff that I had. Okay, for the page. So yesterday was Sunday, and this is to my kiddos. All right, we'll have to figure out where all this stuff is going. Okay, so yesterday, my husband and I, I'm really sorry about the sunbeam. There's nothing I can do about it, seriously. I'm really sorry. Yesterday, this was Sunday, I do believe. Don't I have it written here? Yeah. Was a huge cleaning day for my husband and I. Of course, I do believe yesterday I was up at 4:30, 3:30? I think I was up at 3:30. Oh, I need gussets for this. All right, let me see how. Okay, I think maybe I can make them out of that. Reaching into my little basket right there, which is so helpful. So helpful. Okay, perfect. All right, we're going to move this up. The reason I'm going to make gussets is because, and what a gusset is, just in case you don't know, it's a spacer, right? Within a pocket so that it's when you're glue, this is going to be a pocket in here like this. And so I want a little spacer in here to have more room in the pocket, right? Okay. What was I saying? Now I forget. Oh, geez. I have no idea what I was just going to say. Like, what is wrong with me? Okay. We're going to make a couple more gussets. Oh, geez. I can't believe, like, stuff just escapes my pea brain. Jeez. Oh, well. Anyway, yeah. So yesterday, my husband and I did a major cleaning. Of course, his cleaning day is generally Sundays, right? So he vacuums and mops and all that kind of stuff. But man, we were so busy yesterday. We got so much done and it felt, ouch, my fingers are cramping, and it felt so good to get stuff done. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I cleaned the bathrooms. Well, sans the tub and the shower, but I cleaned the other bathroom. And then dusted under all the furniture. And then he vacuumed and mopped, and he made me some fresh bread. And I think I'm going to use this glue. Yeah, he made me some fresh bread. And let's see here. Now to put the gusset on, you have the open part toward the pocket, the seam here on this side, toward the, the bottom of the pocket. So we're also going to miter, ouch, cut little notches on the side here. Okay. Now we'll glue that down. And what this does again is it gives your pocket a little bit more space inside, rather than it just being flat. Yeah, so we had a major cleaning day. got like, I don't even know, 3 or 4 loads of laundry done. We don't let our laundry pile up. What I mean by that is, you know, we washed all the bed linens and all the towels and, you know, that kind of stuff. So we got her all done, right? We're just sitting there relaxing, and then my daughter calls, or no, she texted. She said, "What you doing?" And we said, "Well, we are relaxing now and we got everything done like before 11 o'clock. It was crazy." And, you know, and plus I spoke to my aunt and I filmed my video and I had painted circles, and yeah, I was super, super productive and it was great. Okay, so we're going to do this and thus. And yeah, so my daughter calls. She says, "What you doing?" We said, "Well, we're relaxing now because we had a busy morning." She says, "Oh, well, can we come over and cook dinner?" I said, "Why, sure you can." Right? So we got everybody on the same page, you know, and when they were going to come over and stuff, they were relaxing themselves. So they weren't going to come over till later. But yeah, so that was a nice ending to a very productive day. So they came over and we had rather a late dinner because they got sidetracked at a Target. Gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So our kids, I don't know about your kids, but our kids, ouch. Our kids have shared their locations with us since the day they got phones, and our kids did not get like phones, like iPhones or whatever, smartphones, until they were late teens. I don't even know, 17, something like that. It was, they were older, you know. Anyway, so they've always, ever since then, because that was a condition for having a phone, you need to share your locations at all times. And so we've just never not shared locations, you know? Some people are weird about it, I guess. Not weird about it, but they have their own preference, you know? They don't want everybody knowing where they're going or whatever. It's not like you can't turn off locations, you know what I mean? I mean, my kids are adults. They can do what they want. But, you know, just for, you know, safety purposes and stuff like that. And, you know, like if they say, "Oh yeah, we're coming down," then sometimes, you know, we might want to see, "Oh yeah, they're almost here," or, you know, "Oh, we got to do this," or, you know, whatever. So, well, that's a little ripply. Anyway, so we just got, because 2 of my kids have, or 2 of the group have iPhone. No, I'm sorry. My daughter has an iPhone. All the rest of the kids have the other kind. And so, we can, I don't know what it is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. To share locations, we had to do this thing, Life 360 or something. So my husband and I joined it, and then, but it really is a cool app, you know, because you can see where everybody is and stuff. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I guess my son and his wife and baby came over, and then he's like, "Well, where's sis?" And I said, "Well, she's been at Target for the last how many hours, you know." Oh my gosh, it's just funny. Anyway, okay, now, this is my plan, Stan, okay? All right, here's the spread. I do not count this doily, it's just in there for decoration. So, but now I'm not gonna use it, so I gotta figure out what I want to do with it. Now, this right here, I think is gonna end up being a pocket, because I wanted to put this here. That's what we went to the store before the kids got there and picked them up this. Okay, so this is actually going to be glued here across the left-hand side of the page, but then I need it to only be glued to here because it's going to be a pocket, right? Yeah. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to cut this part off right here? I just don't know. And it's going to be glued down, clear through, right? Yeah, this is going to take, I don't know, a little thought. Okay, so this is going to go here, and I'm actually just going to glue this like a belly band, I think. So let's get that done. So many ins and outs. What goes where? Yeah, so my daughter and her boyfriend, they made this big old pot of caramelized onions, and it was like a orzo and chicken and cheese, and oh my gosh, it was so delicious. Yeah, it was really good. And then my daughter's boyfriend picked up some dill from my garden. I had a dill plant that finally started growing. So, and my cilantro, he loves to grow things. So I took him out there and showed him the cilantro, which is doing beautifully. He was like, oh my goodness, I always thought cilantro was so hard to grow. And I said, well, apparently not if you plant it in October. And I didn't even plant it. This is left over from the spring when I planted my garden and failed miserably. Yes, all of a sudden in October this year, that cilantro just has gone crazy. I'm going to plant some more. And I gave him some seeds to take home because I know today he had his day off. So I know he was going to be planting some stuff today. So I said, well, here, dude, have some cilantro, plant it. And then I think I'm going to cut this off. Where's my cutter? Yeah, so we'll see how his little garden grows. I don't know. But so exciting. Yeah, so I had all this dill, and he likes making dill pickles. So I said, take as much as you need because I'm not going to use it. Not for anything huge, you know. I'll put it in scrambled eggs and stuff like that, but nothing major. Maybe we'll use it for Thanksgiving for something. Okay, so that is going to go there. All right, now what I need to do is glue this down. But yeah, I need to glue this down. Okay. Oh. Okay, so let us see here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it turned out to be a really great weekend, guys, you know? I hope you guys are having good days. That's always nice, you know, when you have a good day. And of course, we got to see our baby. And she was very good. She was very tired lately. I don't know. Very, very tired. A tired little girl. But oh so cute. Gave her a bath last night. Got her all freshened up while the kids played a game. Okay, now this is going to go over here. We're just going to glue that down. And it doesn't have to be neat or tidy or any of that stuff because now we're going to glue this thing down. But I'm only gluing it like, let me just see what I'm doing here. Scooch it over a little bit more. Okay, so there we go. Let's glue this part. Okay, scooch out of the way, folks. Scooch out of the way. All right. Yeah, it turned out to be just a really great weekend. And, oh my gosh, do you guys feel like I do when your house is clean? Oh my gosh, my husband and I collapsed on the couch after everything was all done. We're waiting for the bread to bake. And I was like, I am so happy. Just happy in general, not just about a clean house, but, you know. But I was like, man, I love it when the house is all clean and we can just start the week fresh. And oh my gosh, it just feels so good. Do you guys do that? Do you have a cleaning schedule or anything? We don't really have a schedule per se, you know. Yeah, we do not. All right, let's see where we're at here. Put that there-ish. Where's my thing? Okay. Let's bring that in that way. Okay. I'm just going to hold it here for a moment until it catches. Yeah, so do you guys have a cleaning schedule? I don't know. We do not. I mean, yeah. We do not have well, I guess that's not true. Because every Sunday, my husband vacuums and mops, and he does all the laundry. So, yeah. I mean, that's not to say, of course, that if we have something dirty on Tuesday, that we don't do that. Yeah. But generally speaking, we, now I'm going to glue this here. I think. Is this what I'm doing? Oh, this could actually be glued all here, I guess. Huh. You know what? Okay, I'm going to glue it like this. Oh, I have an idea. No, it might not work. I don't know. All right, let me just see here. Okay, I've got an idea. Stop the presses. I might, nope. Well, I guess I could. What do you think about that? I'll just move this up a little bit. That'll dry, so yeah. Okay. All right, I'm thinking, okay, I think that'll work. Okay, let me tell you out loud now. I'm thinking I'll use this for Lydia's thing, and then I'll just tuck it right into there, and it'll be fine, yeah? Okay, and if it's not fine, I still have that pocket, so it's no big deal. So we'll just go like so on here. I really don't like using this little tiny thing for this glue. I mean, on something this big, but it's fine. It'll all work out. Anywho. Yeah, so we got to see the kids a lot this week, which was fantastic, I have to say. And this is just food packaging. I told my husband, I was like, oh, what'd you do with the box? He was like, oh, it's just in the recycle bin. I was like, okay. He says, it's not ruined or anything. I was like, okay. All right, so now, oh, this doesn't even go here, guys, because this is Sunday. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. Okay, never mind then. That goes there. So it doesn't matter. So, but if there is something that I want to put in here, I can, right? I'll have a little pocket there. Okay, now I do believe I'm just going to go ahead and put Sunday up here, I think. You know, I think I'll just put it there. I was going to put it up here, but I'm going to have, you know, like a note card or something in there for my notes and stuff. So I don't want it, ouch. You know, I don't want it hidden, in other words. My goodness, I don't know why my hands are cramping. Weird. Maybe all the cleaning I did. Sometimes that happens. Oh, and I cleaned my sewing area too, which was fantastic. I have like next to me right there. I don't have my sewing machine set up all the time, but I have like an antique secretary, you know, where the front drops down. And I love it. My husband bought it for me a while back when we moved up here. And when I open it, I have all my sewing stuff in the drawers and the little cubby holes and stuff like that. And then the thing that flips down to make the desktop is I just take my sewing machine out of my closet and set it there, plug it in, use it, and then put it back. It just works for me. It works perfectly fine for me to do, you know, when I do the very little sewing that I do. So this can go right like that. Okay. All right, now we can work here, magic here. Okay, what I would like to do is get a little notchy-do. Whoops. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get a punch. All right, get just right here in the corner. Okay. Nothing spectacular. So I'll probably in here, oh, you know what? I'll show you what I'm going to do in there because I have something, you know, specific. Okay, so now on the outside of these gussets, we're going to put our glue. Careful not to put, you know, you want it up to the edge, but not like over the edge because then you'll seal your pocket shut. And who wants that? No one. Yeah, so in here is actually going to go a huge list of stuff that we got done. Like, I could not believe it. Oh my goodness, it was such a good feeling. I got glue in there, which is not a good thing, but that's okay. It'll all work out. It'll all be fine. All right. I think it will be anyway. All right, let's scooch this, straighten it out a little bit, and there we go. So cute pocket, huh? This is from a Mantra Wellness magazine, super cute. Just a bunch of homemaking stuff, cleaning and cooking, and that's what we were doing yesterday. Okay, now I think, you know, this is gonna go away, so we're not gonna need that anymore, I don't believe. So I can put this here. Oops, and this here, I do believe. Let me see here. I also have this, which we went to the store. I always like to add these things. Don't ask me why. I just think it's super sweet because my husband gets me flowers all the time. And yes, yesterday when we went, he said, oh, the roses are on sale. And I said, oh, yes. So he got me 24 roses. And they're just gorgeous. And let me just tell you what I have found. One of the reasons when my husband gets me flowers, he usually gets me alströmerias. They're always like a good price. But he gets them for me, A, because they're beautiful and they're one of my favorite flowers. And B, they last for weeks, you know? So I don't ever feel like I'm wasting money on flowers. I love having fresh flowers in my house. I have fresh flowers in my house all the time. And so, yeah, we usually go with the alströmerias. But if we go with roses or something, you know, if there's another type of flower that's on sale, my husband gets, then the key to keeping those, I found, I don't know how I found it. I don't know why. But if you take the stem, right, and of course you cut it at an angle when you get it home to put it in fresh water. If you cut the stem up the length, about an inch up the length of the stem, your roses will last much longer. That's, in my opinion, that's from my experience. Okay, so let's see what is happening here. All right, let's see what we can do, because I don't want to impede this, right? But let me see how we can put this on here. You know, I just might use a piece of tape because that's just going to be the easiest thing to do. All right. Yeah. A little tip for you. If you like fresh flowers and you get roses. Yeah. Okay. All right. I got to do something different because I can't, see what I'm doing. All right. This is going to stick up a little bit, which is perfectly fine. I just want to see that it's kind of even. All right. Oh, darn. I just really hope. Oh, yeah, good. Okay, that worked out swimmingly. All right. So there's that, which is fine. It covers that, but it doesn't matter. Okay, now this is going to go here. And I'll put cleaning day. Yes. All right. We're cooking with gas, folks. We're cooking with gas. Oh, yeah. Okay. I've been having so much fun in this book. And, I mean, quite honestly, so much fun at 3:30 in the morning. Getting stuff done, you know? And I've really been enjoying it, actually. I don't know about you guys. Like, are you guys night owls or morning, what are they called? Like, night owls or morning something? I don't know. Early bird? I don't know. I would much rather be up in the early morning than late at night. Oh my gosh, no. My late nights they are gone. They are gone for good. I'm in bed by 9. So, yeah. But I do, however, I'm going to try to get this in here. Let's see. Where's my thing? Okay. See if we can work that into the crease. And then I want to make sure that, okay, there we go. Yeah, so anyway, whoops, come on, work into the crease there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, early morning or night owl. Yeah, I would much prefer, I much prefer the morning hours, the early morning hours. I love it when everything is sleeping and everything is quiet. And yeah, I love that. I mean, I'm not choosing to get up at 3. My eyes pop open and I'm like, okay, I guess we're going to start the day. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that it has to be the medication I'm on. But, you know, it's all working out fine because I am quite literally getting a ton done. So, yeah, like whether it's in this book or just, you know, around the house or whatever, yeah, it's just been going great. So I'm really happy about it, actually. Okay, so we have the date here. All right. Now, these things are the only other things that I have. So, let us see. Let me see. I could put that there. No. I don't know. All right, now this is all the stuff that we got done on Sunday, okay? I mean, a ton, right? So good. Okay, so that is going to go right in there. And then I'm going to have more notes or whatever too. Or actually, I'll probably just fold this in half. And stick that in there. Yeah, so I'll talk about how we cleaned and how great it made me feel and blah, blah, blah. This, I might go ahead and stick this in here and then put this on the back. Let's just do that and not just talk about it. Oh my gosh, my side hurts. Oh, sometimes that happens, you know, when I've been sitting for a bit. All right, let me put this here. Yeah, we're almost done with this page. Here's I don't know if you can hear my dog barking. He gets up near the fence and he sees, you know, through the fence holes or whatever, he sees something and then he just goes nuts. I don't know. Sometimes it's just kids across the street and stuff. He's so goofy. All right. So put this on here. I like adding these just little things. Okay. Even though it covers up, you know, it doesn't matter. It's all about layers, you know, in my opinion anyway. I like layers. Okay, there we go. And then let us see here. I gravitate toward this one right here because it's so stinking pretty. All right, and then I will put that in the pocket on the side. Whoops. Oh, geez. Come on. In the pocket on the side. I'm going to go like this just in case I end up having to, what's it called? Cut it? Or in case my notes are longer. So this is going to be about the kids coming over and cooking dinner, which was fantastic. All right, I'm just trying to, there we go. And then that should, hello, come on, work with me. Oh, needs to be up a little more, that's okay. No big deal, okay. Come on, what's happening here? There we go, there. Oh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot, huh? That looks nice. And then I don't know if I'll put something here or not. In fact, I might even, what I might do, because this is about my kids, I wish they would make these things lighter, you know? Anyway, what I could always do is put my notes, come on now, put my notes on here and then just put this right here, right? And that'll be fine too. So we'll just put all this in here and I'll get back to it later. Okay. So yeah. Okay. I love how that looks. Yeah. Talking about our cleaning day, our beautiful day, and the kids came over and it was awesome. Yeah. Yes, just like my life. All right, so I think we are done here. And I will thank you so much for your time. And we are going to straighten up a little bit. Again, I mean, I told you a couple weeks ago, this basket over here is doing famously. Oh my goodness. Like, I love it. I love it. It is, and some of you guys have told me that you have your own baskets, and Rosary told me that she has two, and you know, one's for the fall and one's ready for Christmas time. And yeah, great minds think alike, huh? So thank you so much for sharing what you guys are doing. And again, I will thank you for your time. I know how precious time is. Trust me, I know. And I appreciate that you choose to spend your time with me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the hype and the like and all that jazz. Don't forget to join the community. It's just a matter of you clicking the community button and seeing the different things that are posted there. So yeah, looking forward to your posts and all of that. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week. And I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.